Hello, let's look at an old favorite of mine. I say old, but, well, it's not too old, but it is out of print, and it is the lovely Hudes deck by Susan Hudes. There it is, Susan Hudes. This is a lovely deck. I think a lot of people miss this deck being in print. US Game Systems. And I bought this deck used maybe last year because I had missed it, and I really wished I had missed out on it. It's absolutely lovely. So if you know where the Parsons School of Design is, there's a few of them around the country. Parsons specializes in the arts. Usually it could be fashion, it could be product design, it could be anything. So with this deck, she used watercolors, antique maps, constellation charts, marbled paper, and the theme of the medieval throughout. So here's the reverse, which isn't very reversible, but it is a lovely, very lovely back. It reminds me of the Robin Wood Tarot with the bold black. And Robin Wood is one of my favorite decks. The little white book is here. And it is a little white book. This is copyright 1995, so this is from the 90s. This is the first edition because it's 109876543221. Any of those, if they were marked off, if it stopped at 4, that would be the 4th edition. If it stopped at 8, it would be the 8th edition. So that's how you tell those lovely things. That's a little library secret for you, since I am a librarian, ordained librarian. No, but I got the shingle on my wall that says I'm a master of librarianship. So technically, master of library and information science. So there we go. Not like that matters. It's a degree. I took some extra classes. That's all it is. I'm not a academic snob by any means because I don't teach classes. So I teach information instruction classes. But no, I don't have a class load per se. So let's look at this lovely deck. So we have the Fool, and the brilliance in this deck is really the simplicity. The simplistic nature and the beautiful people, and I'll show you my favorite card when we get to it. The border, you know, I'm okay with borders. This is a standard border that keeps going throughout them. Doesn't really, when you get to the, see it it's there. It's okay. I don't mind it. Fool, we have a beautiful butterfly there. There's the Magician, which has very much a Da Vinci kind of feel to it. The High Priestess. So you can see here clearly marbled paper and collage work. So she really was successful combining that as an artist. The Empress. So as far as artsy decks go, it's a lovely light artsy deck. The Emperor. I think she did a really good job with the faces of the people. There's the Hierophant. I got the 2 columns. The Lovers, kind of a stark card. I guess you need 2 people to bring forth life to make the trees bloom again. Chariot. Strength. Look at the symbol over the head. I love the depiction of the lion. Very nice. The Hermit. Kind of a dismal hermit, but very nice. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. It's a nice wheel. I do like this Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Beautiful marbling. that, the hangman. Look at the faces there. It's very unusual. We have death, which has butterfly hips, which is metamorphosis, transformation, which of course death is. When I always think the big thing with death is, think of a leaf you pick off the tree, leave it for 2 weeks, and it's a dried husk. It's still the same thing, it's just transformed. Temperance. The devil. Always with the devil you feel this bit of sorrow that happens. Sort of a Mephistopheles kind of creature. The tower, 2 fallen silhouettes. This one, the tower always reminds me of The Ninth Gate, the movie, but also the book, The Club Dumas. The book is absolutely wonderful. If you like the movie, the book is like 3 times as good as the movie. So the Club Dumas, I'm looking at it right now on my shelf. I love it. It's a good book. The tower. The star. Moon. Very stark moon. A lot of bare branches in this deck. The sun. This is an absolutely gorgeous card. I mean, look at the flowers. We have like rose, poppy, some... That blue looks like some invented flower. Rose. Judgment. A simple judgment. A trumpet. So, it's not Gabriel. It's Michael. Gabriel was the one who heralded, who came to Mary and there during the Annunciation. But Michael is the archangel that announces with the trumpet the last judgment. And we have the world. Look at that. Leaves and just the simple hands. Very simple. And so we have, as the suits go, we have pentacles, we've got wands, we got swords, and we got cups. So let's look. This is really U.S. game systems in the 90s. I mean, that's the decks I'm used to, and this is the deck. You know, you feel it, the edges and the thickness, and it's one of those. So just to be aware, it is, if you're used to them, it's a good deck if you can find it. Ace of Pentacles. 2 Pentacles. 3, so it's very RWS, Rider-Waite-Smith, as far as the imagery, but yet a simplistic take on it, which I think is the brilliance of this deck. Artistry, simplicity, all that combined. 4 of Pentacles. And we see the green as sort of an earthiness, browns, the balance. We have a woman here working. 9, we have the bird. And 10, we have the family. Look at the marbling, beautiful marbling. And the page. And the knight. Queen. And king. And all these cards, a lot of them had this print in there, which to me looks like a Florentine print or Venetian print, crane paper, you know, like the stationery. Also, when I got this deck, I think I got it on eBay. I got it used, and you can tell by the box, I don't treat my boxes like this. So this is a used deck. I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm not sure why someone would get rid of this deck. It's lovely. It really is. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four. I don't really feel the fire element in these. Five. Six. I mean, I do love earth tones. I absolutely love. If you see me dress, you see the way what I wear to work. Everything's brown or gray or green, muted colors, you know? Seven of Wands. Eight. See, very RWS. There we go. 9. 10. The depiction of the people, really, really good job. Page of Wands, one of my favorite cards. I just love the look of that. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. And then we jump to Swords. Two of Swords. Usually blindfolded. Three of Swords. And swords are, of course, suit of air. So we see a lot of sky. 4. 5. Oof. It's pretty violent. Very different 5 of Swords card. 6. 7. 8. Blindfolded. Oh, it's getting darker. And then 9. Even darker. And with 10, what do we get? No blood, but they ain't doing so good. Page of Swords. Knight. Queen. King. The one other thing I like about this deck is you can see the way they're facing. Of course, that always means something, but like with the Queen, she's sort of quarter turned. She's not facing you, she's between looking left and right at you, but looking at the blade. He's not even looking at the blade, but the blade is against his cheek almost. So pay attention to that. And then we have Ace of Cups, which of course is associated with water. 2. 3. Always like female empowerment card or sisterhood. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 6. The Flowers. 7. With the magical things that come out. That looks like a weeping angel. 8. 9. I always think of this card as a fat man. 10. Cups. Page of Cups. And Knight of Cups. Queen, she is staring into it. The King, a very young king, looking towards the future. Not back. There you have it, the classic Hudes Tarot. So, what do you think? Do you have it? Do you miss it? Oops, there's a card stuck in there. Oh, it's the title card. It was stuck right in the box. So there we have it. There is the Hudes Tarot by Susan Hudes, 1995. It is a lovely deck. It is one of my favorite, I guess, somewhat classic U.S. game systems decks from the 90s that has not been reprinted yet. My other one, but it's not U.S. game systems, that I will talk about later, is the Stella's Tarot by AMG, or A.G. Mueller. I love this one. So next time we'll talk about Stella's Tarot. Thanks so much for watching.